How's it going, guys? My name is Tavarish, and today we are headed to Moab. Unfortunately, not in the Willys. The issue is that we can't figure out, this is David Tracy if you guys can't tell, we can't figure out what's going on with this Willys. We have taken the bottom end apart, we have taken the top end apart, and everything looks fine. There's nothing egregious, there's nothing that stands out as a fault. But what we're going to do is we're going to make a pit stop in Denver. We're going to get a new head gasket. We're going to get some copper sealant, and we're basically just going to put everything back together and seal it up. Hopefully it just gives us some compression. That way we'll have a baseline and hopefully get this thing running, because I want to see this car on the trail. I want to see it rock crawling. I want to see doing it. I want to see it doing all the things that that we wanted it to do from the get-go. It did make it 1,300 miles, but it kind of gave up the ghost, and we don't know why. So right now, it's just going to be a straight shot to Denver, and then from there, it's just going to be a straight shot to Moab, and we'll figure out what's going on with this Willys when we get there.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
Okay, we have made it to chilly, where are we? Denver? Denver. And we got a new head gasket. We are putting it on. We actually got a good used head that we're gonna put on this, and hopefully it should give us a little bit of compression. I don't know if that's gonna work. Honestly, this might not work, and if it doesn't, then we'll just move on to something else. But for now, this is our only shot.
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Just gonna turn it over, and we'll find out very quickly if it's got compression.
Moment of truth. Real talk.
You ready?
Yeah, sure.
Here we go. Oh boy, that sounds. That's compression.
That sounds like compression.
That's compression,
All right.
dude.
All right.
Oh baby, we're about to get this baby running.
All right. You want to get a tester? Let's get a tester.
Sure, for good measure.
Yeah. All right. We got the tester, the compression tester. Hopefully this one works, but we got it on. Gonna crank it over and see what happens. David, what are you doing? 1 second.
Ready?
Nothing.
0, huh?
0.
It sounds right though. I mean, do the compression testers literally not work? Or what? I've never had this compression tester actually work, ever.
That's true. We've never actually had it work. All right, maybe the compression tester doesn't work, but we are going to put the spark plugs on and see if she fires up. Here goes nothing. It's not in gear, right? All right.
Here goes nothing.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Maybe a little more. More of the good stuff. It wants it.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, no luck. It didn't start up, but it sounds like there is some compression. It definitely sounds different than what we had yesterday. What that means, I still don't know. I think the plan now is to tow it to Moab, where we'll have a shop. It's a full shop. It's a heated shop because it's very, very cold. And we're gonna go pretty much hog wild on this car. We're just gonna take everything apart and double check and triple check the timing and make sure that it should be running smoothly as it did before it blew up. So yeah.
So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies.
We have made it to Moab. It is a new day. It is, we actually ended up sleeping in this car for a little while, and we did a Chrysler event, a Jeep event actually. I have no idea what year it is, but as you can see, that Willys is in that garage. This garage is where we're staying. We're going to be sleeping in this garage and wrenching on this Jeep until it works again. And this place is called Area BFE, or it's run by a guy who owns Area BFE. It's basically an off-road park for Jeeps and that sort of thing. But what we're going to do now is we are going to take this Jeep apart, find out what is actually wrong with it, fix it, and then hopefully, fingers crossed, we will wheel it until it dies again. So we have everything apart on the front end. We took off the radiator, we took off the front bezel, just so we can get a better look at the timing gears. Now, we think that these are the culprits, and I think our suspicions will be confirmed, because this gear, although it looks very rigid and sturdy, it's actually made of fiber, and this can get brittle. So we're gonna check out if this has any mars or nicks or maybe cracks internally. We already took out the bolt, so let's see if we can see something wrong with this. All right, so here is the culprit. This is the fiber gear.
This here, right here, the camshaft goes through this and is held onto this gear via this key. That's all great, the key is fine, but the issue is that this center hub came detached from the actual gear. You can see the crack here. So the camshaft is rotating the center hub, but the gear is not moving with it. That's the problem, we're out of time.
Yeah. So that seems to be the issue, and yeah, apparently we can get this part. So we're gonna call around to a bunch of auto parts stores, maybe CarQuest or O'Reilly has it, and we're gonna get this Jeep running.
Yes, we will.
Flash forward to a new day. We got a new part, the new camshaft sprocket or camshaft gear. So here is the offending part, or rather the part we're replacing the offending part with. This is a fiber gear. This yellow stuff, it's actually like a fiber, like almost like a paper material. And this inner part, it's metal, and then it's like a reinforced fiber, and then this looks like it's just plastic. This should be why this Jeep was not running. The previous part, the old part, had this center section basically clocked at a different angle than what was necessary. So what we're going to do now is we're going to install this by taking off this. Yeah, you can take that. We're going to take off the crank pulley, or rather the crank sprocket, and we need to get a keyway off. That slides out. Then we can assemble the camshaft one, and hopefully we'll have everything in time, and this engine should start shortly after that. So the camshaft gear is in, and it looks lovely. It was a little bit of a pain to get it on. We had to sort of fight with the keyway on the crankshaft, but it looks pretty good on there. While we were turning the engine, we made sure that the marks on the cam and the crank lined up perfectly, and they do. We even got some compression, at least I think so, at least to my untrained eyes and ears. But yeah, so the only thing we have to do now is we have to put together, we have to torque this down, put on the timing cover, fill this with oil, put in the plugs, put the intake on, and put the front end on, and we will be ready to start this car once more. All right, moment of truth. We're going to try to start this engine. So I'm going to put some starting fluid in here. Hey.
Holy shit, the idle's really nice.
It needs to have, dude.
That idle's really nice.
Yeah, I think it is.
Let's button her up!
Well, that's all you're going to do?
Should we run it more?
A little bit.
Give her a couple revs?
Give her a couple revs, why not?
Let's give her a rev. Quieter than ever.
It is quieter than ever, but I think we need to put on the intake. Remember how it ran weird without the intake on there?
Hand over a little bit to sort of choke it.
Yeah.
Hand over.
Is the ignition on?
Yep. Nope. Classic move.
Low, 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 low.
We got a pretty bad leak from the exhaust, but that's a lot of fuel. We flooded our cylinder. Oh, no, that's ATF.
Yeah.
Sounds better.
It sounds a lot better, yeah.
You gotta be careful, that's very flammable. I think we're ready to roll.
I think we're good to go. Let's button this bitch back up.
Let's do it.
Tried this, tried that, tried everything. Coming right back, right back. Won't you wait for me? I need you to stay right there. I'm coming right away, my dear. I tried this job, I tried this job, I tried this job, I tried this job.
All right, we got her on the road. David, how do you feel with Project Slow Devil version 2.0 or 3.0 or who knows what point .0 at this point?
Well, that timing gear did the trick. It's got a lot of power, drives really well. We're gonna take it on one of the easiest trails at Moab, fins and things. In part because the Ford Raptor is gonna hold us back, if we're honest. Also in part because the brakes on this thing, I want to test them out first. It barely holds the vehicle on a slight incline, so I think starting with fins and things is probably a good call from a health standpoint.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, this thing is unlike anything I've ever off-roaded before. In first gear, low range, the thing just crawls over anything. You don't have to give it any throttle. The 538 gearing in the front and rear axles it makes this thing just crawl up anything. It's got no power at all, but you don't notice it when you're crawling. This is so much fun to off-road. Yeah, this will be fun when it gets more technical.
Look at that articulation, man.
Woo, it is flexing. Holy cow.
Ooh. Take a look at the back wheel. Yeah. It's a nice flex.
It is. That's a fine
That is a good stance right there.
It doesn't always feel like it has a lot of flex, but it does.
Yeah,
it actually does.
Definitely does. You're almost touching the flat fenders up here. We're good.
Little Willy.
Like it ain't nothing.
It doesn't care. It just doesn't.
Yeah, this one might be a little difficult. Right. Go right.
Oh, nice. I see this.
Yeah.
My brakes. They're fun.
Right.
Ooh, look at the brakes.
Dude, go to the right.
We'll be fine right here. The brakes are so bad. Come on.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh.
So we left the Raptor parked somewhere at the top of a hill, and I can't see anything right now in the camera. Hopefully you guys can see what the headlights are pointing at. But this Jeep, that one right there, it is so freaking capable that we had to leave a $70,000 truck up in the mountains somewhere. We will go back and get it at some point, but we're having too much fun.
Who needs brakes when you got gearing like this? All right, second gear. Here we go. We're cruising here.
We're really flying now.
Oh my gosh, we're probably going like 3 miles an hour. Look at that full moon. How about that?
Nice.
This is the dream. Right here, the dream.
Ooh. This thing can just go over anything. Ooh. Oh my god. Ugh. It really feels in its element. It feels at home.
It feels right at home right now. It's just loving it. It's low speed. And all it wants to do is just crawl. Look, here's a little face. Let's crawl this in first gear.
So this is pretty steep here. Ooh. Whoa! Oh my god!
It just doesn't. I'm barely on the throttle. No joke. Barely on the throttle.
This is nuts!
Any idea where the trail is?
No idea. Maybe go up there?
It's up here.
Yeah, look where the tire tracks are. Oh my god, this is so cool!
We're gonna just
Oh
crawl
boy.
right up this thing.
Can we
Here
make
go.
that?
So, we didn't air down, which is why that happened, but
We need a little more grip.
yeah,
Ooh.
if we just aired down just a smidge, we'd make it up that no problem. Now, that's not to say I'm not going to continue trying, because I will.
You could actually make it up that to the right side, I think. Ooh. Oh, oh yeah! Hell yeah!
He's just climbing! He's just climbing!
Just keep going!
He just keeps climbing!
Oh my god!
He will climb anything, a vertical wall this thing will climb.
I know you guys are seeing a lot of shaky cam, but believe me, it's way shakier in this car.
This thing was brought to life about an hour and a half ago, and now it is wheeling in Moab. This thing, oh, it's enjoying every second. You can tell.
Ooh. I love how everything here looks like a sheer drop.
At night especially.
Yeah, at night it's really like an optical illusion.
Any shadow, you're worried, hey, is that gonna go straight down? Great shot first.
All right, you guys see those two dim headlights all the way up there? Yeah, that is the Willys, and it has to go down this whole rock face. Yeah, this is this is gonna be interesting. All right, let's do it. It's gonna go pretty vertical in a second.
All right, I'm sure the Willys will try hard.
Oh my god, dude! Look at that! Holy crap! Oh, oh, dude! That is awesome! Like it's, dude, come on! The Raptor would not have done that.
No way, no way.
All right, we're going up a really steep rock face. I have no idea if this is even possible, but let's see if this Willys can do it. Let's go.
This is a questionable move on my part. Oh boy.
This might not be possible.
This may not be possible. Come on, Willie.
Go, 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 go! Oh! No!
Holy crap! This thing can climb everything!
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. This was like 2 weeks of non-stop wrenching and driving and a lot of driving. This was basically 1,800 miles. I think we logged somewhere around 70 hours, me and the Raptor, and I think David did somewhere like 80 hours in a week in that Willys and just going 35 miles an hour. But it was all worth it because it finally went to Moab. It did what it was planned to do. It did what it wanted to do. It went to Moab and it crawled on rocks, and I actually had to leave the next day. But David stayed for a few more days, and you can actually see all his stuff on Jalopnik. You can see his stuff on his Instagram. All the links will be in the description below. But as far as I was concerned, I had to go on and do some other stuff that I'll be glad to share with you. That's going to be coming up tomorrow, and this won't be ending on a cliffhanger. I will be doing some rapid fire videos because I am doing the B is for Build $1,500 challenge. That is coming up. You'll see that this weekend, and whew, that's real exciting. But as always, thumbs down if you didn't like the video, but thumbs up if you did. Like, comment, subscribe, social, share, do all the things that get the word out there that I love this sort of stuff. This whole project, the Project Slow Devil, that was David Tracy's baby. That was his project, and I helped out on it, and I'm very proud that he allowed me to help out on it. But I'd like to head a project on my own, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing next time. So stay tuned for that.